The setup tour is finally here. This is really weird for me to do, having you guys over there and me over here. I don't necessarily do in-person videos like this, but I'm very excited. Now you have to excuse the echo. It's not completely full yet, nor do I have my acoustic foam up yet. I wanted to get it up before I made this video, but I have a lot of ideas, so I kind of need to get this video done with. So essentially, just like every other, setup tour video, I'm gonna run you through actually pretty much this entire room, because this entire room is being built for content creation. I think we should start with my setup first. And if you do enjoy today's video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to be notified every time I upload another video. I want to say it's a little contradiction that I'm wearing a FaZe shirt, because I have an optic flag right here next to my setup. This was from my friend Ryan, and I appreciate him letting me use it. So you come downstairs, and the first thing you're met with, it's still a little messy. There's still some boxes everywhere because I'm still in the process of unpacking. But I want to run it through because I will be doing a yearly setup tour. So at the beginning of 2026, you'll see another one from me. So right here is a TV on a folding table with my consoles underneath. It's a little janky, but I will be upgrading the TV eventually, and I will be getting an actual TV stand. I have an air purifier right here and a BO2 Dragonfly right here, which I think just looks so cool. And under here, obviously when I get a TV stand, everything will look better and the cords will be covered. I wasn't trying to make this look fancy because, it's just my consoles. I have both my Xbox Series S and my Xbox 360 here, along with a little bit of some game action here. God, yo, does anyone remember Gunslinger for the Kinect? I used to play this over my friend Evan's house. I think that was the first time I ever actually played it. And it was interesting. I actually don't remember buying it though. I can tell you it's not his though, I promise. I have a box of wires right here that to go to various things. I have mouse pads in there and stuff like that. My Oculus Rift over here, or Quest, not Oculus Rift. Damn, I'm old. Yo, you guys remember the Oculus Rift? I do have a bag here that I have to give back to Josh, so I gotta do that. Now the carpet is lifted in this area because we caulked up this entire outer part because it was open, and we haven't finished the bottom of that yet, so it's still up. And then even over here, we gotta cut the carpet. So that's kind of the plan for that, to make it fit properly. Now on the left side of the TV, I have two canvas posters that I haven't put up. One that I did put up, and it bothers me because it's just a little bit slanted, but I'm trying not to think about it too much. I have a stereo system here with two speakers. This thing is old. It's a Sony stereo system. It's very, very old, but I got it for I think Christmas one year when I was I want to say 7 or 8, and I've always had it, but I've never really properly used it, so I felt like this was the perfect time for me to use it. I can press play. It's old when you have to use your iPod for it. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's pretty nice. I think go up pretty loud. I'm not turning it up all the way loud because the bass is crazy on this thing, but. Now onto the actual setup. I'm still in the process of making the cables look a little bit better because it's a little bit rough. But this is pretty much it. I have my chair here. It's an S-Racer. It was very cheap. I think it was 80 bucks maybe. I don't know what these go for now on Amazon. Over here, I have just storage. It's kind of like a junk drawers right now. There's obviously a trash can there. But this, worn down keyboard and mouse I use for my second PC, because if you guys didn't realize, I have a dual PC setup. I have my gaming PC and my recording PC right here. Before I give the specs of those though, we'll run through peripherals of my setup. I have a 3-monitor setup. This one's for my second PC. But I have a horizontal monitor and a vertical monitor. They are both Asus. This is a 280 hertz overclockable monitor, while this is just a 60 hertz Asus monitor that was pretty cheap. And this is also the same monitor as this one. For my peripherals, I have a Razer Def Adder Elite, along with what's around it, Astro A40s with the mix amp, which is really nice and allows me to do my content creation with the 2 PC setup. And then I have a Corsair keyboard. I forgot exactly what it's called. Now for this light, this is actually, I forgot the name of it. I'll put it up right now, but I got this off the TikTok shop and I was meant to make a video reviewing it, but it's already set up and I kind of forgot, so I'm just gonna mention it here. And for my camera, I have a Panasonic Lumix G7, which is what I use for my face cam and everything. I tell you, it's pretty pricey, but once you switch to a DSLR, you're never gonna wanna go back. And I have this hooked up to my my PC, and I have a battery that stays constantly on, so I don't have to worry about charging it or anything like that. And the thing that's actually making the entire dual PC setup work is this 5-fine mixer. It's been said by the devs that created this that it's not made for a dual PC setup, but I made it work in my case, so thank you, devs. Now for our PCs, we're gonna come down here and I'm gonna talk about my gaming PC first. This has a little bit of a bottleneck, and I'm trying to upgrade it. This has a Core i7 9700F alongside an RTX 4060, 16 gigs of RAM, and it's honestly, it's done me well, but the bottleneck is with the processor. The processor is too weak for how new of a graphics card I have, but I will be getting a new processor soon. It's just kind of it's a hassle swapping them out. Now for the second PC, this is pretty old, okay? I don't remember what processor I have in this thing, but I do know that I have a 1660 Super, or no, not even that. I have a GT 760 Ti, but I do have a 1660 Super that I will be upgrading to once I swap out the processor and get a bigger motherboard, because it's more so just a space constraint. This thing's actually so old that on OBS, with how new a version OBS gives you now, my graphics card isn't even supported anymore, so I can't update OBS. So I really gotta, it's kind of like a chain reaction. Once I upgrade this PC, then the parts in this PC can go down to this PC. So once I upgrade the processor to get rid of the bottleneck, the i7 9700F can go in here. It'll be a bigger motherboard, which will then mean that I can put my 1660 Super in which case, with just buying one upgrade, I'm upgrading both PCs. Now, in terms of plans for this, I have my ring light over here. This is going to be photo shoot wall for merch stuff, for when I have new stuff going on, and whatever else I want to use it for. I'm gonna get a white backdrop, I'm gonna get new lights, and yeah, that'll hold my camera. So it's nothing crazy. And then back here is just extra stuff. If you saw in my original A New Era video, employees must wash their hands before returning to work. So this was the first ever setup tour that I actually did. I've never done anything like this before, and I'm glad that I have an entire space dedicated to, you know, consecration where I can actually do this properly. The cable management will get fixed. I have ties to kind of group them together. I have some wires that's already hidden, because with the dual PC setup, there's just a lot of wires and it's really hard to hide cables, so I can't do it perfectly, but it's definitely much better than my last setup. You guys haven't seen that, and we're gonna keep it that way. It was pretty bad. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to be notified every time I upload another video. I have a lot of stuff planned with Call of Duty, so stay tuned, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.